Hello, Jennifer Maldonado. It's me, Michael Maldonado. How are you? Okay, so here's what we have. We have your corporate identity piece, and I want to go through it, and I want to talk about it. I read your the thing you wrote about having to fix some things, the O and the swirls, and I want to show you what we're going to do here, okay? Because this is going to be a really good piece. This is going to be an awesome um, corporate identity, but we have a little bit of work to do. All right, so let's start. Let's take a look at the business card. Business card looks great, really, really, really good. Okay, but this right here is not acceptable. We got to get rid of that. We have to redo this, Jennifer, and there's no way around it. We just can't have this in portfolio. The rest looks really good, except the kerning on all of your type is really super tight. So I would consider opening up your kerning a little bit there. And then finally, I just want to take a look over here. And I think you mentioned that you had redone these, but I would consider even trying them one more time just to really clean this up. This curve right here could be a little bit smoother. You can see right here, there's a little bit of a unusual dip right there and through here, so this does not seem consistent. Same here. Same here. There's some inconsistencies. It doesn't seem organic. Hey, what happened? Okay, so and then and then really smooth curves, and then you can build your taper off of those. Okay, and then see, especially right here is a problem because where they're overlapping, you have a color change. That's going to be a production problem. So you want to make sure that you eliminate that. Okay, and back to where I was. And then this little guy right here. Let's try to keep that guy away from the edge, and I'll explain why. Well, I just explained why. You don't have to. You can do whichever way you want, but this would entail this turning into a full bleed business card instead of just on white where we could just trim away. Um, we would have to leave a little extra space in between those cards for those little bleeds right there, just to make sure they made the cut, so to speak. And that's going to cost extra money from production standpoint. So we're, food for thought. Okay, so that is your business card. And I just want to mention something here in portfolio. I have the requirements right here, and notice the corporate identity, letterhead, business card, and envelope are considered one piece. That's not three pieces. Okay, so that's called a basic business stationery, and interesting enough, it's spelled Stationery, not Ary, and so we need a minimum of a letterhead, a business card, and an envelope. So these wonderful pieces, this letter, I mean that business card, that envelope, and that letterhead all have to be part of the same piece, okay? And we talked about the envelope, I mean the business card. So let's talk about the envelope a little bit. The envelope looks good. Same thing with your swirls there. And same thing with the O, of course. But and then I noticed something here. It seems like this is a little off center. You might want to measure it. I'm not. It just seems like it is because here's the S and then the edge of the L. Okay, and then here's the T. So it just, I mean, not by much, but it just seems like that might be just a hair off center. Okay, next. Good envelope. Looks good. This, let's get rid of the text in this business, business letterhead. Don't need to show the text in that at all. As a matter of fact, I want you to print this out and take a look at how enormous that text is. It's going to be just huge. For an 8.5 by 11 business card. So what I want you to do is I want you to just remove the text. This is fine right here. Logo is placed very well up there, although I would indent the logo to around where the letter might start so you can keep a clean left margin. And then you're going to need your contact information in here, and I'm talking about your fax number, your address, your phone number, your email address, your website, etc., etc. So figure out a way to design your letterhead around that required information. So that would cover your letterhead, your business envelope, and your business card, and that's one piece. Remember now. So, and then we go to this corporate identity magnet piece, and if you want to use this, that's fine as a little advertising piece. I think it would be easier to design a billboard. I think it would make more sense because you're going to have to show this guy in a you can't just create a field, put a logo on it, and call it a magnet. You see what I'm saying? We have to show that it's a magnet. So put it in placement somewhere. Put it in Photoshop, skew it, and place it on a refrigerator somewhere. Show us a shot. Show us a shot of that instead of just. That's why I'm saying it would be easier to do the billboard, because that way you could just illustrate a billboard and put your logo on it. Okay, so we've got 1, 2. So we really only have 2 pieces here. We have the letterhead on the stationery, and then if you're going to use this, we turn it into a billboard. So we still need a couple more pieces here, Jennifer. So if you got a good thing going here, you really do. It's a nice color combinations are wonderful, and you got a really good solid start. With a little bit of work, I think we can push this thing and really make it sparkle. So all right, thank you, Jennifer.